Raj Kundra wears a mask to protect himself from germs, bacteria, and other airborne particles. It acts as a barrier for unwanted particles from entering his body. His mask also helps to reduce the transmission of infectious respiratory droplets, particularly from coughing and sneezing. Masks are not only important for Raj Kundra to keep himself safe, but also for keeping the people around him safe. He is very conscious about his safety, as well as the safety of those he interacts with. To ensure that everyone is safe, he has made it a point to wear a face mask. By wearing a mask, Raj Kundra is showing respect for the safety and well-being of those around him. He understands that the simple act of wearing a mask can have a great impact on the health and safety of our community. Wearing a mask also does not send any wrong messages. Instead, it is a sign of responsibility towards himself and those around him. Moreover, wearing a mask can help reduce anxiety and fear about the spread of the virus. Wearing a mask provides Raj Kundra with a physical barrier that all of us need in order to remain safe from this virus. In this situation, where physical distancing is not possible, a mask is a practical solution to protect oneself from contact with potentially infectious droplets. Raj Kundra knows that by wearing a mask, he is taking an important step to protect himself and others. Raj is mindful of the fact that face masks can help reduce the risk of transmission from COVID-19 even if one is exposed to the virus, by blocking the particles from entering the body. Masks are not a substitute for other preventive measures, like washing hands and avoiding close contact with people who may be infected with COVID-19. Wearing a face mask is a simple way to protect ourselves, our families, and our communities. He is aware that wearing a mask is the best way to reduce the spread of COVID-19, as it is the most effective way to protect ourselves and those around us. By wearing a mask, Raj Kundra can help flatten the curve and reduce the spread of the virus throughout our communities. By covering the nose and mouth with a mask, Raj Kundra is helping to reduce the amount of virus-infected particles from entering the respiratory tract. This prevents the virus from traveling deeper into the lungs, which can help reduce the risk of infecting other people. He wears a mask when he is around other people, as it limits the amount of virus-infected particles that can travel from droplets to the surface and possibly to other people. By wearing a mask, Raj Kundra is taking the extra precautionary measure that is needed to protect himself and those around him. He is aware that masks are not a miracle cure, as it does not entirely protect someone from infection. He wears a mask to minimize the spread of the virus. He knows that face masks are effective because they reduce the risk of transmission, even if a person may have been exposed to the virus. Raj Kundra is taking an active role in helping to reduce the spread of COVID-19. He does this by wearing a face mask, in combination with other preventive measures such as social distancing and frequent hand washing. By practicing this combination of preventive measures, he is helping to reduce the burden of COVID-19 in our community. Wearing a mask is also important to prevent the spread of COVID-19 from those who may not have any symptoms or those who may be asymptomatic carriers. By wearing a mask, Raj Kundra is taking the necessary precautions to protect himself and those around him from COVID-19.